Next up at UFC 295, we have a blank screen because they just announced this fight a couple hours ago. We have Mateusz. Can you check to see if there's actually odds for this already?
There is. What do you think it is? Let's give a guess.
I would say Mateusz Rebecki minus 350.
Minus 600.
Okay, well, there goes the second half of this breakdown, which talks about if Mateusz Rebecki's affordable, I'll have him in a parlay. I actually may still put him in a parlay. Minus 650 is not crazy, but let's talk about
600.
Oh, he went down. We have Mateusz Rebecki at 18-1. He is 5-0 in his last 5. He is on a 15-fight win streak. He's taking on Roosavelt Roberts. This guy's 12-3 overall. 2-1 in his last 5. He is stepping up on very short notice. They announced it today. They probably started talking about it yesterday. So very short notice to get him on this card. Mateusz Rebecki was already on this card. He's supposed to fight Nerulio Alive. Anyway, Rebecki's a relentless wrestler. He's going to come forward. He's going to throw giant 1-2 punches and then start diving at legs. He is a grappler, but he'll get sucked into firefights. He'll hang around and throw some bombs. He can be a bit reckless. That does leave him up on the feet. It gives his opponent space to work up when he's on the ground. But he does have some pretty good cardio considering his insane pace. He can be sloppy, but it hasn't been an issue for him recently. He's coming off that showcase win over Loik Radzhabov, where he dropped him twice.
Damn it.
Before the finish. Yeah, another failed. Was that a lock of the week?
It wasn't a lock of the weweek. Just relax. Fucking pump the brakes. But I was pretty high on Loik, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
That's my new favorite thing to say. Failed lock of the week. I did it like 3 weeks ago for no reason.
Well, it gets you fired up too because a lot lately we've kind of been on the same page, at least for picks, but you're not saying it's a lock, but at least for picks, And and this one, you really don't like this one, so.
What do you mean? Oh, you're locked this week? Oh,
right. So now you're fired up.
I'm very that actually I think is
literally, I know.
Say another failed lock of the week. Right. I have it in my head. Jacob sucks at this. Oh, that last fight's catching up to you. Anyway, he's taking on Roosavelt Roberts. This guy is a talented guy. He's been in and out of the UFC since 2018. His overall UFC record is 5-1, and then another 1-1 from his most recent season of The Ultimate Fighter. He's very long, very fast, good movement. He uses his jab well. He sets up solid kicks. He also has good offensive submissions when he's not just like pulling guard for a guillotine, which is always sad to see. Overall, he's a dangerous guy, but he can be chinny. He can be taken down. We don't have a line yet for this fight, but when we do, I guess we just got the line.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
I'm very heavy on Rebecki, and I think he wins this fight, but what I do want to put out there is that Roosavelt Roberts is a solid fighter.
Why do you say Roosevelt? It's Roosevelt.
R-O-O-S.
It's Roosevelt. His name's not Roosevelt. Jesus Christ.
It might literally be Roosevelt.
God.
Anyway, he's dangerous. He's better than, now that I know what the odds are, I thought it was going to be minus 350, minus 400. Roberts is better than these odds potentially because he's got 5 wins in the UFC. So at this level, he's won 5 fights, and his losses are to Jim Miller, Vince Pichel, Ignacio Bahamondes. Those are all quality. The one that is not quality, though, is Kevin Kroom. That one's kind of embarrassing. But at the end of the day, I'm still going Rebecki. He was already on this card. He's got big power in his hands. Phenomenal wrestling. He should absolutely win this fight. Even at minus 650, probably decent to parlay. But I think, why are you writing your wife and me DMs?
No, that's already there. But you mentioned Kevin Kroom, and that's
Oh, yeah.
Whoopsie.
Yeah.
Whoopsie.
Yeah, that guy's a trash bag for sure. Anyway, so obviously Rebecki's the easy pick. What do you think? Chicky boy.
I'll be straight up and honest with you. I could sit here and pretend and try to make you think that I know everything about this fight, but I'm not that type of guy. I haven't had time to look at this fight. I have no idea. I'm not going to sit here and lie and be like, oh, I think so-and-so wins. I mean, I haven't looked at the fight yet, so I can't really give a breakdown. That fight was announced while I was right before I went to the gym, and obviously we got that lift in, and now I'm sitting here, so I haven't had time to look at it yet. So stay tuned to Discord or whatever, and we'll make a pick eventually. But There you go.
Well, when Jacob makes his pick, it'll be on premium, but it's going to be a pretty obvious pick. I will say, like I said, Roberts is more talented than people giving him a little credit for. I mean, 5 wins in the UFC is not nothing. And then, yes,
he's not a slouch. I'm actually surprised by those odds because I actually watched that. I think I was still watching was it the Ultimate Fighter that he fought?
He was on this last season.
Yeah, on the Veterans or whatever. Yeah, I think that was like one of the first episodes because I watched one of the first episodes. I think I watched him fight, and then I'm like, well, this show fucking sucks.
Yeah, he knocked that dude out, and then he went to a super close decision with Austin Hubbard. So he's not. I mean, he does not. He's better than these odds. Short notice is certainly a factor.
Future champ.
There it is. He certainly better than the odds that you don't see on the screen, but do exist out in the wild. But Mateusz Rebecki's a beast. Dude's 18-1, nonstop wrestler, good power in his hands. Was already on this card. He should absolutely win, but that's not a knock on Roberts, who's better than his record. We don't have DraftKings pricing. I'm sure we will by Thursday-ish. And Rebecki's probably going to be worth the money in your DraftKings lineup. I don't have much to show here, and that's why becoming a premium member is very important, because as the props drop for this fight, as things happen for this fight, we're going to go ahead, we're going to jump on them, and you're going to get alerts to your phone because you linked your Discord at WeWantPicks.com. Just click Become a Member. It is only $10 a month. And somebody said he got smoked by Bahamondes. Dude, Bahamondes is good. He looked terrible in that last fight with that nasty kickboxer. Who was that dude's name? Come on. He's a foreign kickboxer. Come on with it.
I'm not even trying to think of it because I don't really care.
Oh. Well, anyway, Bahamondes is very good. So losing to him, losing to Jim Miller, losing to Vince Pichel, those are
Ludovic Klein. Oh, yes. Ludovic.
Yes,
oh.
Ludovic Klein. Those are not bad losses.